Hi friends, welcome you all to my channel. Myself Edukanth, and we are covering CBSE NCERT syllabus for 10th standard students. So currently we are covering the triangle series. So from triangles, the NCERT syllabus. So exercise 6.2 we have already covered up to 6th questions. So if you missed the video, please do go and see the description and you can watch the rest of the video. So in this video you will see questions 7 and 8. So question 7 it says, using basic proportionality theorem, prove that the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of triangle parallel to the another side bisects the third side. So there is a triangle, ABC triangle is there. So the midpoint of one side, right? This is the midpoint of AB. So from this line, from this point, right? From this midpoint, a line is drawn parallel to the another side. So this side. So now we have to prove that this point, right, the point E bisects the third side. That means that this point, this point is dividing AC exactly into two, right, the center. So we need to prove that E is the midpoint of AC, right? E is the midpoint of AC, right? D is the midpoint of AB. So AB equal to, therefore you can write AD equal to DB, since D is the midpoint. So this portion equal to this portion, right? So very simple, AD equal to DB, we can write AD upon DB equal to 1, right? AD upon DB equal to 1. So we will keep this as equation 1. So in triangle ABC, right, in triangle ABC, DE parallel BC, that is already given in the sum using basic DE parallel BC. So if using basic proportionality theorem, right, what basic proportionality theorem says, the line is drawn parallel to the one side of triangle, then this divides the other two sides in the same ratio or the same proportion, right? So using basic proportionality theorem, AD upon DB, the ratio of AD upon DB must be equal to AE upon EC. So AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC, right? So now what we have to do is, so we already have AD upon DB equal to 1, right? AD upon, we have in this equation we have AD upon DB. So what we are going to do is, we are going to substitute the value AD upon DB equal to 1. We have already have the equation 1. So we just substitute AD upon DB is equal to 1. So then what will happen naturally? AE equal to EC. Means AE equal to EC. Then E must be the center of, E must be the midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC. This is what we have to prove. We have done. So very simple. Right? So shall we move on to next sum? So this also similar to the previous sum. So using converse of basic proportionality theorem, prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So what the sum says? So this sum already been asked in 2000 CBSE 2010 board exam, right? So same way, AB, we have ABC. So what the sum says that please prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides of triangle. So midpoint of, right? So this is the midpoint. Let's say we take these two sides. So this is the midpoint of these two sides, right? D and E. So the line drawn, right, joining these two midpoints is parallel to the other side, that BC. So these two lines are parallel. That we have to prove, right? So since D and E are the midpoint of midpoint, so we can write AD, right? AD, since this is the midpoint, AD equal to DB. Same way AE equal to EC. So AD equal to DB. Same way AE equal to EC, because D and E are the midpoint of AB and AC, right? So we have to prove that. Now we have to prove that DE parallel BC. So since D is the midpoint of AD equal to DB, we can write them AD upon DB equal to 1, right? AD upon DB, AD equal to DB, okay, right? AD upon DB equal to 1, we can write them. Same way, AE equal to EC. So AE upon EC equal to 1. From equation 1 and 2, what we can write? So AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC. So 1, right? Since this is also 1, this is also 1. So this equal to this, right? AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC. Very simple, right? So by converse of basic proportionality theorem, right? So from this, what we understand? So AD upon DB, AE upon EC. What's the converse of basic proportionality theorem says? If line divides any two sides of a triangle in same ratio, right? If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, right? So two sides of a triangle, so this divides the same ratio, then this line must be the parallel to the third side. That is the converse of basic proportionality theorem. So according to the theorem, that DE parallel BC. So that's all. Very simple sum. So thank you so much for watching this video. So please do like this video, subscribe us, please do comment. So thank you so much for watching this video. We'll meet you on another interesting video.